Welcome back, Insiders. Today we go into the sanctum and dig deep and pull out the Mandalorian Black Series Credit Collection Mandalorian Warrior Action Figure. We're going to do an unboxing today, or better yet, a depackaging of this awesome character. Alright, Insiders, today we're going to depackage the Mandalorian. This figure is from the Black Series Credit Collection. However, this version is the Amazon exclusive, which has a different paint job than the regular Black Series Credit Collection figure. What we're going to do is take a look at the packaging, see what you get in it, break it down, and then in a further review later on this week, we're going to review the figure in greater detail, think if you should pick it up, pass on it, or maybe wait on the purchase. But that will be in a later video, so keep an eye out for that one. Alright guys, let's take a look at the figure itself inside the packaging first. The figure, like I said earlier, is about 6 inches tall, which would make this packaging probably close to about 10 or 11 inches in height. For a carded figure, it's impressive. The artwork, which you can zoom in on if I could show you that, that's the back art, whereas the front art of the Mandalorian himself is clearly painted onto the packaging. The figure itself matches the picture in the artwork, which is very nice. The colors are vibrant. The paint and color scheme of the Mandalorian himself is excellent. In the back, it gives you about 5 different languages. It says some reading about the credit collection, about the Imperial credits, and after the fall of the Galactic Empire. What I do want to show you is the actual card itself. I'm going to lay this flat, try to bring the camera down to show you that it's a fairly flat carded figure. Now why I say that is because when I was ordering this through Amazon, I went through some of the reviews and they weren't kind to the way Amazon is packaging this figure. I guess they're bending the cardboard, the card backing itself to fit into a box or to fit into an envelope, which just damages the package entirely. I mean, when they were getting them out, I was looking at some pictures on the Amazon site, and it's showing crunches, creases, ripped boards, just overall poor packaging. Now, I took my chances, I rolled the dice, and I was able to come out with a nice package like I could show you from the side here. The board itself, the card back, is actually rather flat, which isn't bad. It actually came inside a box that was perfect for the height. So overall, I'm happy about that. Some people weren't so lucky, and Amazon was just trying to pack it in as small as packages as possible because they're a mass-moving production retailer, so they're trying to get them out however they can. With all that being said, what we're going to do is dive into cutting this figure out of the plastic blister card. Normally, I am not an opener of my action figures. I usually keep them displayed in the packaging, whether it's a box or it's a blister card like this. But for the sake of this unboxing, it wouldn't be an unboxing if I didn't take them out. And 2, I'm going to be reviewing this figure, like I said, in this coming week, so we'll be able to get into it with more detail on that. So let me get a little razor cutter and I'll be right back. Now I know there's various ways to take a figure cleanly out of a blister card. I of course am no expert, but I was reading about some different options. Some people choose to use acetone, which is found in a lot of nail polishes, and they actually pour acetone on the areas where the blister card meets the plastic. Like right along here where my finger's running, and all the way around and down. So what they would do is they would run acetone right in the same area on the back, which will start to break down the glue, and then after a while this thing should just pop right off. So I saw that done online and it was fairly effective. What they did say was it's not effective technique for glossy cardboard. And as you can see how my lights are reflecting off this card, it's highly glossy cardboard. So I decided not to try that. When I do get another figure of some kind that has a matte or just a plain cardboard back, I'm going to give the acetone a try. So until then, I'm going to turn to my trusty razor cutter, which I have a fresh blade inside, and we're going to cut into this bad boy in just a moment. Now, one thing I want to say is whenever you're using a razor cutter like this, or an X-Acto knife, or even just a very sharp mini pocket knife or small knife that you have, always be careful of where the blade is, how much pressure you're putting on your hand, because any minor little slip, sometimes you underestimate how sharp this razor blade is. You tend to use more force than needed. That can burn through this like butter and slice your finger. Okay, you don't want that, so always keep your hand away from the blade, up and away, as I'll show you in a moment. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm putting a little pressure down on the figure, pinning it to the base. With my free hand, I'm adding the razor just where the plastic meets the card. Like many people know, the corners are a little tougher, so sometimes you got to wiggle it a little bit until you can get it, and then it'll come free again. When you hit the corners, that's where you want to cut. So now I'm cutting down, keeping my hand above the blade if you notice, so even if I do slip, my hand won't be there. Corners again, right through. So far, look where I am with the cut. Let me see if I can get the camera up for you. So as you can see, it's almost cut through. I don't go to the other side, this way I should be able to just pop the figure out as such. There goes the credit, and the Mandalorian is out of the actual blister card now. Now everyone, with the blister card away from the actual packaging, you can see how everything was put in there. We're going to get into that in a second. But first, let me just lean them up against there. You'll see that the card itself is intact with the plastic blister itself still attached about 25% onto the card. So you're able to slip the figure back in, put them back on your shelf, and it looks like nothing happened. And you have a nice little art picture of the Mandalorian 2. Now to get this guy out of here, we have the credit, which just pops right off of the plastic. Let's see, a lot of times they have some ties in the back, not on this one. So he should just be able to pop out. As such. Sorry about the crunching noise. Let's see how he stands right here. Not too bad. And inside there's two accessories. These, oh, down he goes. Let's see, these are taped in. No, they're not even taped in. They're just popped into the actual plastic. So the only thing left is his handgun here. Sorry again for the crunching. Pull the gun out. Let's get this guy standing up. So there he is. Nice figure, nice looking figure. Right there. Comes with his long, almost sniper rifle and handgun. And there's the figure. That is the Star Wars Black Series Credit Collection Mandalorian Amazon. Alright, Insiders, that is the Star Wars Black Series Credit Collection Mandalorian. Like I said earlier, I will be reviewing this figure in detail later this week, so stay tuned there. Also, be sure to check out my channel and check out past reviews on figures. I have a few movie reviews and a few other good things on there, so please show some support by subscribing, liking the videos, and if you have any comments, I welcome them. Put them down in the comment section below. Let me know what you like, dislike, or what you like to see on the channel. Until then, have a great day.